parasite!
Where am I? This isn't the yellow back room. Hello, my name is Fredmo, and I am your Mii Master, and I'm here to show you how to make wonderful Miis. Today's a bit odd, but I shall not let it stop me from being your Mii-making instructor. Before we get into making today's Mii, let's get some background. The Amazing Digital Circus, a brand new show that was created by Glitch Productions and Gooseworx. This zany show introduces us to an unnerving, existential, digital world. The world's ringmaster, Kane, attempts to guide new players into adventures that can entertain them or distract them from their suddenly choked reality. We get to meet our lucky isekai victim, Pomni, as she and her other friends attempt to find the exit to this perilous world. On today's episode of As A Mii, we are going to be making the main character of the Amazing Digital Circus, Pomni. Without further ado, let's get right to it.
Whoa, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into this here. So let's start off with the head. We're gonna go ahead and choose the second column, second row. And of course, Pomni does have colorful little cheeks. You can choose between the circular one or the flatter one. I say the flatter one fits the shape a lot more accurately, so you could choose the circle one here, but I'm gonna go with this one. And of course, there is no particular blemishes, and Pomni is as white as snow. Following then with the hairstyle, we're gonna go ahead to go to the third page here, and we're gonna choose this one here, the one with the bangs and a little more puffier end here. And as you can tell from a visual standpoint, this is as close as we can get to Pomni hair. And now we move to the eyebrows. We're going to go ahead and do the second column at the very bottom here. The eyebrows that kind of look like little U's. And of course, I'd say this style of eyebrow definitely captures the worried look a lot more better here. And a reminder, we're always going to move everything to the very left before we start moving all the eyebrows into the correct positions. So first, the top row is going to be 9. This second row will be 0. This one moves over 3 times. None for the second to last, and then 2 for the last one. I'm rather impressed about how much expression they were able to get out of Pomni with such tiny little eyebrows, though except of course there's some scenes where they're a little bigger. Alright, and of course we're going to ignore the colors and head right on to the other eye styles. Now there are 3 eye circular styles of note that are close to Pomni's here. There's this one with the 1 eyelash here. There's the one that are just straight up circles. There's a very adorable one, but because Pomni does have 3 eyelashes on each eye, we're going to go ahead and stick with this one here. Of course, we're going to go move everything to the left and move it to the right. Okay, so as we begin, to start off with 1 on the top, 3 on the second, 7 for both the middle and second to last row. Get that maximum eyeage. And then 3 on the bottom. Now, it's gonna pain me that the eyes will not be asymmetric like it is in the show, but we will make do. Now, very important note here is the eye colors. Pomni has heterochromic eyes. There's blue and red. You can choose between blue or red, clearly, and usually what I like to do is, if you're gonna choose red, go ahead and just make the shirt the opposite color. So red eye, blue shirt. It definitely looks like it's like
Evil Pomni.
But at least for me, I'm gonna stick with the more neutral Pomni here. So blue eyes, red shirt there. Alright, and I don't know about you, but the nose definitely makes me a little uncomfortable here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the nose, in fact. Here's a trick now with noses for Miis. If you want to hide the nose as a whole, go ahead and choose the tiny dot ones. And disregard the nose placement here. I did mess up, so don't worry, we will revisit it. But just keep in mind the point overall is to make sure to hide the nose in the mouth. Now for the mouth, we're going to go ahead and select the second column, the second to last row there. I've got her little sad, frowny frown face. And of course, move everything to the left so we can move it to the right. It's going to be moving 5 on top, 3 on the middle, and another 3 down on the bottom. Alright, so revisiting the nose because I've messed up, we're going to be moving the nose 3 notches to the right there on the top row and none on the bottom. Now with your Pomni Mii virtually done here, you just have to double check if there's any extra embellishments you'd like to work on. At least for me, there's nothing else, so you just have to work on the body. She's a lot more smaller statured here, and her size isn't anything crazy. She's not skinny. besides her little noodle arms. And of course, again, if you want, depending on the color of your eye, I recommend doing the opposite color of the eye color. So blue eye, red shirt, red eyes, blue shirt. But with that, now all you have to do is enter Pomni as the name, and you are done.
Now that your Pomni Mii has spawned into the Nintendo realm, she can race her foes and friends in the rampant races of Mario Kart, face quirky adventures akin to Kane's very own, or fight for her life in the brutal gaming world of Smash! As always, thank you so much for watching this episode of As A Mii. Feedback in the comment section is always welcome. And if you have any Mii suggestions, please don't be afraid to toss them at me! Many more Miis are waiting to be made, but for now, stay tuned.